Come on! Hello and welcome to Balls.ie, Euro 2016 Fans on Live in association with Coca-Cola. This is episode 7. Big thank you to Andrew McGahan. Love all the lads at Severe MMA. He filled in for me in the last episode with Gavin here. But I am back. I'm literally just off the plane. That's why I'm in shorts, and that's why you're lucky that you can't smell through the camera right now. But
I can.
Yeah, he can, and he's very professional for even attempting to shoot this video in the bask of my scent. But here we are, and wow. I can't, you talk now.
How are you, Mikey? You seem to be in good form. You enjoyed your time in Lille?
I enjoyed my time in Lille. It was hands down the best experience of my life, and I mean that when I say it. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, the only negative was getting into the stadium was incredibly difficult. I missed the first 5 minutes because there was like extra security measures and it was a huge thing, which is fair enough, I suppose. But we got there, and I had the presence of mind, thankfully, to shoot a quick video at half time, summing up my thoughts from the first half, so I think we'll go to that now. Half time, other than the Stonewall penalty for James McLean's not much to report about. We're all over them, 100%, all the ball. The Italians don't even want to know. The ref is against us here, that's my feeling.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. It's a penalty? Penalty for Ireland? Penalty all day. You have it from the Belgians here.
Yeah.
The second half,
I agree.
a goal is coming. A goal is definitely coming. So that's how I was feeling there.
Nice to see Belgian solidarity after the absolute stuffing they gave us, of course, last week.
Of course, it's always easier when you've hammered a team to like them.
It is. But it was decent of him.
It was, yeah, and like he was right.
Yeah, no, it was a stonewaller, but let's not dwell on it.
The thing that I said to my mates after the game was, I'm glad it wasn't given. Because if we went 1-0 up in the first half, there's no way we're winning that game.
No, not a hope.
But I also said in that video there's a goal coming, and I was right. And here was the subdued reaction when that goal did go in. Come on! Come on! Yeah, things got a bit crazy.
Were you crying into your flag there at one point?
I
thought I spotted that.
I cried for about 20 minutes. And then I stopped crying, and then they played the Robbie Brady interview again, and I started crying again.
You're about to cry now.
I think. Every time I see the goal, I tear up. It's ridiculous. So that was the goal, and then we faced an agonising wait for the full-time whistle. I mean, it was sick with nerves. And then the full-time whistle came, and I had to wait a little while to calm down before I gave my post-match reaction, but here is that. All right, final thoughts. I don't even know if you can hear me on this, but we f***ing did it, and I knew we'd do it. And Robbie Brady was the best player on the pitch. If he doesn't play for Juventus next season, there's no justice in the world. Never rule us out! So yeah, I saw he was linked to Leicester City today, but I think if Robbie Brady doesn't go to Juventus, I stand by what I said there. They like wing backs.
I'm not going to lie, I'm welling up a little bit just having seen that, but that was quite a moving, stirring thing to see. The emotion was, plain to see on your face, obviously. Yeah. I agree with your sentiment about Robbie Brady. Leicester, fair enough, Premier League champions, but I think he's probably a level above that now. Maybe should be looking at a Champions League challenging team for sure.
There's also no way Jeff Hendrick is playing Championship football next season. That would just be a crime against the sport.
Yeah, that'd be bringing the sport into disrepute, I think, a punishable offence.
But yeah, I mean, so then we went into the centre of Lille. We got the metro, which is the single greatest method of transport that I've ever taken in my life. We were singing the whole way. We got in there, the streets were packed, everybody was out, flags, shoes were flying everywhere. It was unbelievable, and I kind of came to my senses at about 8 o'clock in the morning outside a cafe with a group of Irish fans that were kind enough to offer me a lift to Lyon, which was the single hardest thing I've ever had to turn down in my life. I actually accepted it for a good 20 minutes, and then I had to say, actually, no, I can't go. I have obligations. But yeah, it's just like they were making the journey down in the camper van. They were doing the whole thing. We've had some crazy reports of people going to extreme lengths to get to Lyon. I think you've got an example from Snapchat.
For sure, Stephen Flannery's been in contact. He's from Offaly, and his friend also from Offaly and another friend from Cork have travelled from Perth to Doha. They flew to Doha, then flew to Geneva, and have taken the train to Lyon to get to the... They don't have tickets for the game as well, so if you see these lads, I think there's nobody more deserving in the world of tickets to this game. They got their GAA club to sign off on it. They're working in building down there. Their bosses signed off. Perhaps more pertinently than anything, their girlfriend signed off on it, which is, listen, like, they need tickets. Sort the lads out for the boys in green.
So they are, yeah, I mean, I was complaining about having to go through Brussels to Copenhagen to get home, but I think that kind of puts it into perspective. But we're playing France.
We are playing France.
France. That word got through fairly quickly to the Irish fans that it was France next, and it became a point to find as many French people and warn them that we were coming for them, and they don't fancy it. They don't fancy it at all.
You think we're going to beat France? I'm a little bit, I don't want to be like...
It's understandable. Like, right now, there's very little that could make me doubt that Republic of Ireland team, especially with Richard Keogh in the back line. Hendrick is fit, and we've got Robbie Brady there. I think we can beat anyone, and the French won't want to play us. Look how they played against Albania and Romania. They struggle in that type of game.
I do think it'll be a close game. I don't want to piddle on anybody's parade, but I think we left something on the pitch against Italy. I think the emotion of it, like after an error we were spent, you know what I mean? Some of those lads had to be peeled off the pitch at the end of the game, and I think with France, with the extra couple of days rest, plus their last group game being a complete dead rubber against Switzerland, they'll certainly be fresher, but I still think it's 1-0 either way again, really. I don't think France are going to destroy us by any means, and I agree with you. The French fans were delighted that they're going to be playing Ireland because you've got the Irish fans in the party, but they don't fancy it, I don't think.
Now, obviously I got offered a lift to Lyon, couldn't go. There are thousands of people making the trip over and making the trip down from various parts of France. That's why these guys are going to need the French phrase of the day.
La Irlande veut se revanche.
Revenge is the order of the day. It's what everybody's talking about. So when it comes to asking Diego Maradona and the Diego Maradona tambourine of destiny, there was only one place we could go. El Diego, are we going to get revenge on the French in Lyon on Sunday? Why don't you let us know?
Diego Armando Maradona.
Vamos, Diego. Revenge with a side of l'escargot.
We'll see.
Get ready.
Revenge will be glorious and painful, muchachos.
My goodness.
I'll take it, Diego. Revenge can take many forms as well. That is all we've got time for on Balls.ie Euro 2016 Fan Zone Live in association with Coca-Cola. Be sure to use our hashtag BallsFanZone and join our Facebook group. Well, if you're not in our Facebook group at this stage,
Get a grip of your life.
no hope for you. We are keeping the candles lit. Please make sure you do the same. Get your granny into mass. Get her lighting candles as many decades as she can.
Granny rule.
With the granny rule. We'll be back in the immediate aftermath of the French game for more analysis. Hopefully, looking forward to a quarter-final place. From Mikey Trainer and Gavin Casey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.